What is substitution theorem? The formal statement is the voltage and current across any branch in a particular circuit. If you know that, being known, in a linear bilateral circuit, this branch can be replaced by any combination of elements which would ultimately develop same voltage and current across that branch. So I can simply assume a particular network, say this is the network for me, and ultimately, so let me just draw a box. Let us say this is box A, which is ultimately providing the voltage V at this particular resistor, and in front of this you just get V voltage, and current I is being delivered. Now this V and I are the effects of this particular circuit A, or a box A. I can replace this particular network by any other box. Let us say box B, which is actually developing the same voltage, which is V, or maybe some another box, let us say C, which is able to supply current I for this particular resistance R. So for this R, if my calculations are limited to this resistance R, these circuits, let us say C or B, will suffice me, or will be enough for me to solve the circuit very easily. If solving circuit A was difficult, if I find replacing circuit A by circuit B easy, and it is also giving me voltage V as an output, or say some required current I as an output, I shall be able to replace them. Let us see how easily it can be done. So this is further detailed description of what we are trying to do. So here, look at this particular voltage here for R2. The voltage developed is V, and the current that is being delivered after this particular point is I. Alright. So our aim is to replace such a circuit so that we keep R3 and R4 same, but just replace the circuit behind it. Let us say towards this particular point. Now, how this circuit should be? That circuit should develop voltage V across these two terminals, or it should just supply current I. So we have just assumed some voltage V or a source V which is capable of supplying potential difference V. So this circuit is equivalent to this circuit after this point. Alright. After this point, I'll also, this circuit and this circuit is also same, because they are delivering the required things like I and V. Let us verify this theorem. Does it really happen? Yes, it does. How can we see this? Now consider, our aim is to find out the I and the voltage across this, let us say. Okay. And the voltage developed across V that we are going to find, we will be finding I. Using this particular network itself, we'll find these values. So I'm assuming this as V and this as 0, applying the node analysis at this node. V minus 2 divided by 1 plus V upon 2 plus V upon 5 gives me 0 according to KCL. Solving this gives me V is equal to 20 divided by 17. Alright. Now the thing is, if I just replace this particular V by a voltage source of 20 by 17, do I get the same result? I should see. So ultimately this was 20 by 17, and the current passing through this particular branch should be I is equal to 4 upon 17, because 20 divided by the resistance which is coming up here. So this is 3 plus 2 in series. So we just divide V by the resistance which is 5, which will give me 4 by 17. So the current passing through 2 ohm is 4 by 17, and VL hence should be 8 by 17 volt. Do I get the same result if I put 20 by 17 as a voltage source up here? Of course, because ultimately the potential difference is important, which is again 20 by 17 because of this source, and the resistance is not changed. So we have just changed the circuit before this particular point, but we are keeping the circuit same after this point. And this is why the substitution theorem works. We get the same result and VL is 8 by 17 of it. So this is how you can verify the substitution theorem. I hope you have understood the application and verification of substitution theorem. I will meet you again whenever you call me back. Thank you so much.